The movie opens with an exhilarating scene set in the vibrant city of Paris. We're immediately introduced to Driss, the dedicated and somewhat unconventional caretaker of Philip. The two share a close bond, evident in their playful and adventurous spirits. The story begins with a rush of excitement as Driss is seen driving Philip's car at high speeds through the bustling streets of Paris. This thrilling sequence captures the essence of their friendship, daring, carefree, and full of joy. As they weave through the city, the thrill of the chase becomes apparent, and they're being pursued by the police for their excessive speeding. This situation might spell trouble for many, but Driss remains remarkably calm and collected, undeterred by the potential danger of their situation. Instead of yielding to the police, he playfully raises the stakes with Philip, confidently betting that they can not only evade the police, but also gain their assistance in the form of an escort. The chase intensifies as the police close in on them, and in a moment of quick thinking and wit, Driss devises a tricky plan to outsmart the officers. He fabricates a story informing them that Philip is in a dire need of medical assistance, urgently requiring transport to the emergency room. Philip, fully embracing the trick, convincingly acts out a stroke, adding credibility to their fabricated emergency. Their deception works flawlessly. The police officers, completely fooled by their performance and believing that they're needing an emergency situation, provide an escort to the hospital. The friends maintain their act all the way to the hospital entrance, where the police leave them satisfied with their good deed.
Wait, hold on. Did you subscribe to our channel? Come on guys, you're here, you're watching the video. Help us out by hitting the subscribe button, as it really helps out me and my team to make more videos for you guys. And now, let's get back to the recap.
The plot transitions smoothly from its high-energy opening scene into a more reflective phase as we're taken on a journey back in time. The flashback serves as a window into the past, allowing us to delve into the backstory of the central characters, Philip and Driss. The story rewinds to the days when Philip, a wealthy and paralyzed person, was in search of a live-in carer. This search brings us to Philip's grand mansion, a setting that exudes elegance and luxury, contrasting sharply with Driss's world. We're also introduced to Magali, Philip's competent and devoted assistant, who plays a key role in managing his household and affairs. It is in this setting that we first encounter Driss, a man whose carefree spirit is immediately apparent. Driss's presence at the interview is not driven by a genuine desire for the job. His motives are purely practical, as he needs a signature to confirm his attendance at the interview, a bureaucratic requirement to continue receiving his welfare benefits. During the interview, Driss's audacious personality shines through. He exhibits a shameless charm, engaging in a flirtatious banter with Magali. This interaction showcases his playful nature and his indifference to the norms and expectations of the high society environment. Despite his apparent disinterest in the job, Driss is informed that he must return the next day to collect his signed letter of rejection. Leaving the mansion, Driss returns to his own world, a starkly different reality. He lives in a campered, clouded flat situated in a bleak suburb of Paris, a space he shares with his large extended family. As Driss returns to his flat, where he is greeted not with warmth but with frustration, his aunt, clearly upset by his long absence, confronts him and tells him that he must leave. This interaction sheds light on Driss's challenging family dynamics and the lack of support that he faces at home. The following day, he returns to Philip's mansion, expecting nothing more than to collect a document that confirms his rejection for the caretaker position. However, he is met with a surprising turn of events. Instead of receiving a signed letter of rejection, Driss is informed that he had been selected for a trial period as Philip's live-in carer. This sudden shift from rejection to acceptance marks the beginning of a new chapter in Driss's life, one filled with unforeseen opportunities and challenges. As Driss starts his job as Philip's carer, he's swiftly introduced to the realities of Philip's world. He learns about the extent of Philip's disability and becomes an integral part of his daily life, accompanying him at every moment. This experience opens Driss's eyes to a lifestyle that is entirely foreign to him, filled with both privilege and limitations starkly different from his own. During this period, an unexpected complication arises when a friend of Philip's discovers Driss's criminal background, which includes a 6-month jail sentence for robbery. This revelation could have jeopardized Driss's position, but Philip's response was one of understanding understanding and acceptance. Philip, unfazed by Driss's past, expresses his indifference toward him. He values Driss for the unique perspective that he brings, appreciating that Driss treats him not only with pity or overbearing compassion, but as just an equal. The relationship between Philip and Driss takes a significant turn when Philip acknowledges Driss's potential. Philip assures Driss that as long as he continues to perform his duties well, his job is secure. This assurance serves as a pivotal moment for Driss, sparking a transformation in his self-perception, and until this point, Driss has underestimated his own capabilities, but Philip's trust and acceptance ignite in him a self-worth and a sense of motivation that he had not seen before. Motivated by Philip's confidence, Driss starts to embrace his role as a caretaker with newfound dedication and sincerity. He invests his energy and compassion into the job, nurturing a deep and genuine friendship with Philip. As their bond strengthens, Driss becomes more than just a caregiver, and he evolves into a trusted confidant and friend. The depth of their relationship is further revealed as Philip opens up to Driss about his past. He shares the details of the paragliding accident that led to his current situation, a moment that drastically altered the course of his life. Philip also confides in Driss about the loss of his wife, a painful chapter marked by the absence of children, adding another layer of tragedy to the story. As Driss becomes increasingly involved in Philip's life, he also begins to influence Philip in positive ways. He encourages him to take control of his personal affairs, particularly in dealing with his adopted daughter, Elisa. Elisa's entitled behavior toward the staff had been a source of concern, and Driss's intervention prompted Philip to become more assertive in handling the situation. This development not only demonstrates Driss's growing confidence in his role, but also highlights the mutual respect and influence that they have on each other's lives. As the movie progresses, Driss continues to enrich Philip's life by introducing him to a new cultural experience, broadening both their horizons. He exposes Philip to the vibrant world of modern art, showcasing a mix of traditional and contemporary works. This exposure marks a significant departure from Philip's usual interests, demonstrating the positive influence Driss has on expanding his worldview. Additionally, Driss himself begins to cultivate new interests, and he develops an appreciation for opera, a genre previously foreign to him, and even takes up painting and exploring his creative side. A particularly memorable moment in the film is Philip's birthday celebration, and to honor the occasion, a private classic music concert is arranged right in Philip's living room. At first, Driss is hesitant to engage with the music, finding it outside his usual taste. However, Philip encourages him to give it a chance and listen to it with an open mind. This encouragement pays off as Driss gradually warms up to the music, showcasing his ability to embrace and appreciate new experiences. The atmosphere of the celebration takes a lively turn when Driss, in a spontaneous move, plays one of his favorite songs. The upbeat music transforms the formal gathering, prompting everyone in the room to start dancing. This scene is a vivid illustration of the joy and energy Driss brings into Philip's life and a deepening of their friendship. Throughout these shared experiences, both Driss and Philip experience personal growth, and Driss discovers a newfound passion for the arts, broadening his cultural understanding, while Philip rediscovers his ability to enjoy life and savor the simple pleasures. Their friendship becomes a testament to the transformative power of unexpected relationships, proving that they can lead to profound personal growth and happiness. The film further delves into Philip's personal life when it reveals his chat relationship with a woman named Eleanor. Driss, sensing an opportunity for Philip to find happiness, encourages him to meet Eleanor in person. However, Philip was held back by fear, and he worries that Eleanor might react unfavorably upon learning about his disability. Driss continues to play a crucial role in encouraging Philip to step out of his comfort zone and take a chance on happiness. Despite Philip's hesitation and fear regarding his relationship with Eleanor, Driss persists in urging him to communicate with her, at least over the phone. After much thought and deliberation, Philip decides to send Eleanor a photo of himself. However, because of his insecurities about his disability, he sends a photo from before the accident. A meeting is eventually arranged between Eleanor and Philip, marking a significant step forward for Philip. However, as the moment of the date approaches, Philip's fears and anxieties get the better of him, and overwhelmed by the prospect of confronting his disability with someone new, he decides to leave the meeting place moments before Eleanor's arrival. Feeling guilty about his decision and recognizing the value of Driss's friendship and support, Philip invites Driss to join him on a weekend trip on his private jet. During this trip, Philip presents Driss with an unexpected gift, an envelope containing 11,000 euros. This gesture is Philip's way of acknowledging Driss's talent, having sold one of his paintings to a friend by promoting it as the work of an up-and-coming artist. The story also delves into Driss's personal life and struggles, and his younger cousin Adama finds himself in trouble with a gang and seeks refuge in Philip's mansion. Driss opens up to Philip about his past, his life as an orphan in Senegal, his adoption by his childless aunt and uncle, and his move to France. He shares the complexities of his family's life, including the death of his uncle and the additional burden it placed on his aunt. Understanding Driss's desire to support his family and pursue other goals, Philip releases him from his job as a caretaker, acknowledging that Driss might not want to be like this all his life. Back in his neighborhood, Driss reconnects with his friends and helps his cousin escape his troubles. The skills and experience he gained while working with Philip enable him to secure a job in a transport company. In the meantime, Philip suggests to find a suitable replacement for Driss, but none of the carers meet his needs, leading to his increased depression and neglect of his personal care. Concerned, one of Philip's staffs contacts Driss, who immediately rushes to Philip's aid. This leads to the exhilarating police chase scene that opened the movie, with Driss driving Philip in the Maserati. After their escape, Driss takes Philip to the beach, where Philip is dressed up and prepared for a meeting. They arrive at a restaurant overlooking the breathtaking ocean, and in a surprising twist, Driss excuses himself, wishing Philip luck for his lunch. Philip is initially puzzled, but moments later, Eleanor appears. Overwhelmed and moved, Philip looks out the window to see Driss smiling back at him, signaling the end of the movie. The closing scene deeply encapsulates the profound impact of their friendship, with Driss orchestrating a meeting that could change Philip's life forever. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. Make sure to leave me a like, leave a comment, also subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I promise to see you on my next recap. Bye!